You can't be dancing? Seriously? Okay, hi, this is Georgette Francis for Beauty and Budget, and I'm here with Dr. Sophia Beecher, a general dentist and a good friend of mine. Now, a part of maintaining good skincare and good aesthetics is making sure that the first thing people see on you, your smile, is well taken care of. So Dr. Beecher is going to tell us how to have a smile like mine.
Okay, thank you for George. Thank you, George.
Shameless.
Thank you, George, for putting me on the spot as usual. I am not one to love the limelight. Anyway, the same things that constitute a healthy body or will help you to achieve a healthy body will also help you to achieve a healthy smile. So, eating the right foods, avoiding sweet foods, sodas, chewing gum that has sugar, Georgette, chewing gum master, will also help you to achieve a healthy smile. Also, brushing the teeth twice a day with a soft toothbrush, because you know Jamaicans, we love things that are extremely clean, so we will tend to scrub a lot.
So you're saying, wait, hold on. So you're saying that I'm not supposed to scrub too hard with my teeth?
No, you're not supposed to scrub too hard, and you're supposed to use a soft brush.
I'm not getting off anything.
You will be scrubbing away your gums.
So how am I going to make sure that my teeth stay clean and white if I'm using a baby toothbrush?
You're not using a baby toothbrush. You're using a soft toothbrush. They come in adult sizes and children sizes.
So, oh wait, hold on.
And hold on, you're going to be brushing for 3 minutes, so you're going to take your time and hum the happy birthday song if you need to. For those of you that don't hum the happy birthday song, find another song that's 3 minutes to hum.
So hold on, so you're saying basically the same way that we're gentle with the skin, we have to be gentle with the
Correct. So I was watching your video recently where you said don't apply too much pressure with the brush because you'll be abrading your skin.
Yes.
Right, it's the same thing with your teeth and your enamel. You want to make sure that you're very gentle. Alright, and if you take the time, you will get rid of all the food. So 3 minutes, soft toothbrush, twice a day, as well as flossing. The best floss is wax floss. And
Not thread.
Not thread, not toothpick, waxed floss. They're readily available, they are affordable. Nice brands are Oral-B and Reach. Okay. Also, drinking a lot of water is also healthy for the mouth as well as for your body. And affordable, yes. Also, with the twice a day brushing, it's very important that you don't fall asleep without brushing your teeth. That's a major problem. You will have major cavities with that. When you go to sleep, you don't have enough saliva in your mouth spit, and that helps to actually protect your teeth during the day. So if you fall asleep, you don't have the saliva to protect the teeth in the mouth, and you've consumed your sweet stuff throughout the day, then you're just begging for cavities. What else, Georgette?
Well, I just want to know how often I should floss because I'm a cereal flosser. As soon as I eat anything, there I am with the floss. Like, can't do without it. So
And floss, not thread, right?
floss.
Okay, cereal flossing is not a bad thing actually, but really once a day before bed, for people that have wider spaces between the teeth, there are other things that we can recommend, right? And also getting your teeth professionally cleaned, ideally twice a year, and at the very minimum you should visit the dentist once a year for your exam, cleaning, and diagnostic x-rays.
But I read, Sophia, Dr. Beecher, I read that when you eat something acidic like oranges or so on, it's best to wait a little bit before you brush.
Yes, you should. Whenever you consume any food, what happens is that the bacteria in your mouth will produce acid, and the acid will eat away at the enamel, but the magical saliva helps to push back that mineral onto the teeth, and that process happens within half an hour. So you really want to give it about half an hour before you get back in there with the toothbrush instead of brushing right away. Something else that's very helpful is mouthwash. Just make sure that it doesn't have any alcohol, and it can be useful if it has fluoride in it.
So it doesn't have to be a certain good up brand that we all know and love. Suppose I can't afford it.
Well, you know,
But can I go with a cheap? Just asking.
all right, here's the thing. So I was in a store recently looking at mouthwashes, and the two that I normally recommend, the price point is a little higher. The Act, the Bubblegum Act, that has fluoride, and the Purple Listerine, the alcohol-free, it has fluoride, and they are very helpful. They cost a little bit over $1,000 for the Listerine where I was, but $1,000 cannot get you a dental examination. So prevention is still cheaper than cure. So the whole budgetary thing comes in when you compare the cost of prevention.
So the value,
and the value.
The value. Okay,
yes.
Because let me tell you, like I said, kind of cheap, right? So if I see like one of the more expensive ones, you know, I probably opt for one of the gentler, cheap ones, right?
You know, you're not really doing harm as long as it doesn't have the alcohol, because the alcohol tends to be very drying to the tissues. But if you have a greater risk for getting cavities, like for elderly people, for kids, if you know that you fall asleep without brushing and you want to have something throughout the day to help, then you really do need that mouthwash with the fluoride. Well, so it's worth investing.
Well, it is. I agree with you. And
it's a huge bottle for that price, by the way.
Yeah. Price
it's not a small bottle, right?
But I learned the hard way though, for real, with the mouthwash thing, because the other day I did go cheap on the mouthwash and it never tastes good. It felt diluted, like nothing was there. I had a bad aftertaste in my mouth, and I was just
having
like
artificial sweeteners, and some of them are not necessarily the best. Okay, all right. In terms of things to avoid to care for the teeth, we already spoke about the sweets. We already spoke about not scrubbing too hard. I'm so sorry. I have a list.
No, honey, we don't need the list. We just need to find where you are.
Okay.
Where are you located? Where is your practice?
I'm in Kingston. I'm at Casdent Dental Group. That's at 13A Central Avenue, or at Apex Medical Center. The telephone number is 929-1508.
Ask for Dr. Beecher.
Yes. And I have my practice in Linstead. You Smile Family Dental Practice. We're across every social media platform you can think of. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can search us in Google. You Smile, the letter U, Smile Family Dental Practice. But you see, this is why I have this, because I just remembered my dear friend here that likes crab. So for all of you folks that like to crack things with your teeth that you're not supposed to be cracking, you can't take that away from me. Like the crab shell, and the bones, and the eyes. Don't do it.
The bone, the crab leg, the
Not
chicken
do
bone.
it. Not do it. Okay, you paid dearly. You paid dearly over time.
Well, guess what?
And somebody told me that, you know, since it's a show about budget, somebody said to me that since chicken is so expensive nowadays, he has to get the value for his money by cracking the bone.
Yeah.
And
Right?
I let you know that it's just not worth it. Also, no opening up bottles with your teeth.
I don't do that, but the crab,
Some people do.
Me and you will have a problem with the crab situation.
There are these very nifty crab crackers.
We don't want a crab cracker.
Get one.
We don't want no crab crackers.
I'll gift that to you
But in
sometime.
the interest of listening to Doc, because Doc is going to take all my money when I mash up my teeth on crab, I think I have to strike a healthy balance there.
Also, please, there are two topics that are near and dear to me. One of them is please avoid home bleaching things.
People do that?
Yes.
I mean home bleach. Like,
I mean, okay.
Oh,
There's
like
some people
lips?
that will purchase products that have charcoal in them, and we find that the charcoal is not really shown to be effective. Plus, it's extremely abrasive for the teeth. And there are some folks that will use lime and baking soda, and the lime is extremely damaging to the gums. Right? So we really don't recommend that.
I did not know this.
Which is why I'm
baking soda
stating
generation.
that for the baking soda, yes, but not lime and
the baking soda.
That is a disaster, okay? And the last thing that I want to point out, fashion braces, please, not do it.
People do fashion braces?
Yes, it's a huge craze, and the people that do fashion braces, they are not licensed. They are not even dentists. They do it out of their porch somewhere. I have heard of some locations. It's not a good idea, because the concept is that if you have on braces, it means that you have a little money. You understand?
Right.
A little status.
Yes.
You understand? Right. So nobody's not trying to take that from you, but what happens long term is that the people that don't know what they're doing what they can cause your teeth to fall out long term, and we really don't want that at all.
Your teeth will fall out?
Yes, because the whole point of braces is that you're using forces to move the teeth.
Oh.
So if they don't know what force to use, they don't know what they're doing, then the force is going to pull the teeth out.
Okay, good to know, because, confession, I've always, every time I go to the dentist, I always try to convince them that I need braces, because, you know, I feel need them. I feel like I need them, but all I want is just to look cute with a team grinning thing. I just think it's so adorable.
Well, as you mentioned,
it's a hot dog.
as you mentioned,
I don't need braces, no.
It's a personal decision. Your perception of need for braces and my perception of need will be different. But yours is more about want than a need. Okay.
So I don't need
some of the times we do have patients who need it, and we refer them
the burden of having perfect teeth.
To licensed orthodontists. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody can hit me up for a consultation, and we can give you a referral.
All right. So back with the number again, real quick, before we.
929-1508.
And this one's like Apex.
And this is actually our Central Avenue branch of Casdent. All right, but if you need to go to Apex, they can always direct you. And since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
that's why you're wearing pink.
That's why I'm wearing pink. That's why we're standing in front of this beautiful pink tree.
Good looking out, Sophie. I'm in white, but you know, I'm with you, right?
All right, so on a serious note, any patient who has been diagnosed with breast cancer and is going to be receiving chemotherapy, your doctor should do it, but one of the things that you really need to do is a screening, a dental screening, because whatever teeth need to be extracted, you really want to be doing that before you start chemotherapy, because that will affect how you heal if we have to do any extractions for you.
So if you know anybody who is suffering from breast cancer or is a survivor, you can also refer that person, refer her to Dr. Beecher, because she knows what she's talking about. And
normally they're referred by their doctor, but I mean, if they want to come in and check, and that's no problem at all.
Tell her I said Georgette sent. Right? So that's it again. Thank you, Dr. Beecher.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and that's it for Georgette's Beauty on a Budget.